in fact talk a little bit more about what the impact of demonetization is on various corporates. Shrey Infrastructure Finance is with us on the show, and we have the management joining in, Samir Soni, who is the CEO. Great to have you with us. I want to understand, has there been an immediate impact on demonetization, the note ban impact on your financials?
Look, hi, good afternoon, and good to be on the show. So, look, once you go through such a big change, there are going to be impacts on it. But having been with the group for a while, I think clearly what we're seeing is certain amount, the construction segment is facing some issues. Your EPC contractors will have some challenges because they do have certain amount of cash dealings. But if you look at the overall infrastructure finance companies, including ourselves, we really don't have too much of cash collections. It's a very small amount of the total collections that we have. So is there a challenge? I think the answer is yes, but not something which was unexpected after the move which came through, and also not something which is destabilizing our business.
You know, the one worry is, Samir, that in the interim, there would be some impact on asset quality and recoveries. Clear the air on that. You know, do you foresee that to be the case?
Look, there is a challenge that there could be certain delays. I don't think there is a challenge that overall the asset quality will deteriorate. And I think the RBI has been quite proactive in giving 60 days more time for people to pay through. The payment has to be made. And, you know, look, I think, again, like I said, this is a change which has been recent, and we'll have to work our way through it. But we don't really foresee a big challenge in the asset quality per se. Yes, there could be challenges around certain payments getting delayed. But if we work together with the regulators, we do expect to get past through this in a fairly meaningful manner.
Well, as you take over office, Samir, what's the plan that you have for the company going forward in terms of expanding disbursements, you know, improving asset quality, as also increasing market share?
Yeah, look, so I've recently taken over, and you know, I've known Hemant and Sunil for a while, and when discussing with the board what they want to do, I think clearly we are seeing green shoots of recovery in the infrastructure segment. It's not been an easy past 4 or 5 years for them. I think as a group we are well positioned. We are the market leaders in the infrastructure finance space. So as a country spends more money onto infrastructure, which is coming out through various budget allocations and what we're seeing, and the interest rates actually come down a bit, it makes the sector that much more attractive. So we will look for growth. We have said earlier that on the equipment finance side, we expect the market to reach about close to $10 billion. And we today have a large part of the share, so we would like to grow at market, if not more than the market rate growth. So we are well positioned for that. We are relooking at our business and saying, how do we use our expertise in managing assets, in understanding what the asset financing looks like, and the advisory business. So we are right now working through as to what a strategy should be, and how do we actually make our business more efficient and more profitable. Our focus is more around profitability than just based on AUM disbursement figure. We have to look at that much more acutely.
But you know, the disbursement figure becomes key, right? Because the whole sector has been plagued with a slowdown, and there has been slack in the investment cycle. And of course, you know, it's anybody's guess when the cycle is going to pick up decisively. Yes, order flows have increased. It seems like there is some movement on the ground. But again, you know, on the back of this demonetization drive, which, you know, may I just clear the air that, you know, we all support with all our heart. The fact is that
Sure.
There would be an interim adjustment to a business such as yours, which essentially lends for infrastructure.
Look, you're 100% right. I think I'm not underplaying the disbursement figure, but I think where we are also moving to is saying how do we focus as much more on profitability and shareholder value than just disbursements. So disbursements is what the onboarding process is going to look like. And so we are looking at both sides. We just want to have equal focus. And in terms of the current demonetization, yes, it is it does create a bit of a hump for us to get passed through. But I think the businesses today have to be agile enough to be able to take this in their stride and move forward. So we do have our team meeting very regularly. We are looking at how the market is performing and what is it that we need to do and how do we adapt to the current situation to be able to get past it. But look, being in the business for the last 27, 28 years and being the leaders, we do think that we have today the management team and the overall business to get past this in a meaningful and, like I said, in a profitable manner.
So congratulations as well, Sonny, on the appointment. I also want to understand from you what exactly is the outlook when it comes to demand when it on the back of the note ban, in terms of where you see your disbursements as well as where you see the on-ground loan demand.
Yeah, look, I think, as I said, as I mentioned some figures earlier, we are seeing about 25-30% growth in the equipment, spending which is going on, which means that becomes the underlying fodder for us to feed on. And I think as a demonetization, one of the impacts could be, we just saw SBI cutting their bulk rates today. If the interest rates start coming down, it actually gives a bit of a buoyancy to the infrastructure market, because interest is a big expense in any big projects, especially if they're long term. We are seeing some good demand in the power sector. We are seeing roads where we have been playing an active role on. And on power, there could be thermal, it could be renewables that we're looking lots on. I think there's still a few sectors which are a bit under stress, especially on steel and the others, where we don't play an active role, but they become a part of an ingredient to what we do. But for us, infrastructure, road, mining, and what we do on the power side is clearly focuses for us, and where we see a lot of strengths for ourselves.
And we wish you all the best, Samir, with all that you plan to do, taking over as CEO of the business. Thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you.
Great.